for it. And
Even if we can't play it right now.
Exactly. Like, I'm going to download this and I'll never play it.
Yeah. And they said in April, they haven't announced the games, but we're going to get twice the amount of free games. So if you have an Xbox 360 and Gold, you're going to get 4 free games. And then on the One, you're going to get 2 free games. So if you have both consoles, that's 6 games for free.
I wonder what's going to be on the One.
Oh man, I hope it's something good. I hope it's something I don't have. That's the problem. Like I already had on the 360 Tomb Raider and BioShock and
yeah.
But at least I don't have Rayman and I wanted to play that. So
I can't wait. Such a good game.
So speaking of like Xbox One, one of your New Year's gaming resolutions was to play more ID at Xbox games.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, so we both got review codes for Pneuma Breath of Life. And that is actually, when this podcast airs is when it releases.
Perfect.
I wonder how we timed that. So if you haven't seen Pneuma, and it's spelled Pneuma, Pneuma, like pneumonia, but it's not pneumonia. It has nothing to do with that. But so this game, it's this beautiful, it's in a 3D setting world, and it's a puzzle game. That's pretty much what it is at the heart. It has, what should I say? I don't want to give away spoilers, but you play and this character is narrating through the progress of your story. And you're trying to get through these puzzles to get to the next level. And then the story goes on as you play, but I can't tell you because I don't want to.
And it's not really super. The story isn't super strong, so no. I wouldn't say like it's story driven by any means.
No, the guy's just kind of narrating as you play and talking about what's going on around you, and sometimes he's funny. Sometimes
I found him annoying.
Oh,
I found that he drove me insane.
Really?
I did not like him at all.
Oh. Well, did you not turn his voice down?
The game was relaxing, the graphics were beautiful, and then I felt like there's this dude that was just like all hyped up about
yammering.
Like just going on and on and on. It's like, just play some peaceful music so I can solve my puzzle.
Yeah, well, because I guess, is it a spoiler if I just tell like the basic premise?
I don't think it's a spoiler. I think you have to say.
Yeah, so you're playing it and the guy narrating the game is kind of like, oh, I'm God, and then he's like questioning things as you go through the levels. Like, did I just create that by thinking that? Or was this something, part of another plan? And
I think that's where it was getting broken for me because, like, he kept saying how powerful he was, that he felt like God.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't feel like powerful or feel like a God in the game.
Gotcha.
I felt like I was just solving these puzzles by looking at certain elements and everything in the game. And I was like, how is it a God when I can't just, like, look at a door and be like, open, I have to go over there and solve a puzzle.
Well, okay, and you didn't finish the game.
I didn't finish the game. I'm like 60% of the way through.
Because as you play, I feel like some of those questions that you're asking do get answered. But
I feel like you're supposed to feel powerful.
Well, I don't think
the puzzle part of the game was fun. I liked the puzzles were challenging, and if for somebody that's really into puzzles, I think they would enjoy the game. For me, just like it wasn't game breaking. I'm just bringing up the point. The narrator, I didn't care for.
Now, was it the voice acting,
the voice acting, and just like the script?
Yeah,
like I don't think they needed to have this guy saying that he was a god.
Yeah, I do agree
and that
with
isn't
that.
bad. I mean, like I'm not by any means trying to bash this game by it.
Yeah,
it's just a point I didn't care for.
Yeah, well,
I like the puzzles. Like when I solved them, I felt like more of a hero when I solved difficult puzzles. Like it's like I don't know.
Okay, so in puzzle games then, I am notoriously known to be terrible at
Oh,
them.
me too.
No, I think you blew past faster than I did. So I'm playing it and I'm like finding myself stumbling, pretty early on. I was like, "Come on, you can't be stuck already." And then
Okay, were you stuck where you had to look up?
yeah, I had. Luckily, they gave the reviewers a guide if you got stuck, as it gave you some hints, and it helped me because I got stuck.
Oh, you got stuck right away then.
Well,
Damn.
not right away.
Okay, level 2-ish probably.
No, I think I got stuck in level 3.
I got stuck in one area, and I still don't know how I got through it. I had to look at the guide, which is bad, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I got through it. Like, I literally was, like, hitting the joysticks, like, looking around like a mad woman. And all of a sudden, a door opened.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so what I liked about the game, though, a lot of the indie and Xbox games, they are lately just a bunch of 2D, either side-scrollers, or you get those retro 8-bit graphic games. And this is at least the first one I've played where it's like full-on 3D world, beautiful graphics, and the music was so soothing. If I would have turned the narrator's voice off, I could have just went through those puzzles. I was all floaty and relaxed.
I should have done that. I wonder if you can turn him off.
You can. I went in and looked because when I got done, I went back and replayed some of it a second time. And I just turned his voice off. I was like, I know what happened here. I don't need him to tell me.
Yeah, I don't feel like maybe I'm going to do that. And that'll probably really help me. Just turn his voice off and enjoy the puzzle.
Yeah, that's another way to do it. I mean, but the graphics were great. The controls were, real simplistic. So, I mean,
They're a little tricky at times sometimes to control.
I didn't have that.
I had at one time it was really difficult for me to get it. But that's part of the challenge too. That's not bad.
Yeah, I will say that the puzzles I think were overall a good balance of, making you think, but not being unsolvable, except for, I think there was 2 things I don't think I would have ever figured out. But, other people are better at these puzzle games than me.
Yeah, I think if somebody's looking for a challenging puzzle game,
yeah,
I would definitely download it and give it a try, but maybe turn off the narrator.
Well, but I don't know, Zen.
Or give him a chance. Give him a chance.
Because the story progresses, and at the end there is kind of a twist. And then occasionally he gives you hints, just saying. And, but what am I trying to say? The good thing about this game, I think, is that it was relaxing, and I enjoyed it. But the negative would be it was really short. I felt.
See, I didn't mind. I mean, I'm blazing through it. Like, oh, that's one thing we should say.
Yeah.
Achievement points. Holy smokes!
I was waiting
with my
breakfast. Yeah,
I made 300 gamer points.
Yeah,
I was eating breakfast.
I love the achievements in this game. So the way the achievements are structured, each level you get 100 points.
Yeah, so it's like once I saw that first level, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this game is awesome! I can get so many gamer points."
Yeah, and if you just finish all the levels, you'll get all the achievement points, I think, except for about 150. And then there's 3 additional achievements that you'll have to go back and redo a few things to get them. Okay. And yeah, I was very happy. So if you're an achievement hunter, I pretty much can guarantee you, you'll get all 1,000 gamer score. Just saying.
Yeah.
The bad thing is though, like now that I have all 1,000 gamer score, I'm not going to play it again. I enjoyed the experience while I had it, but I probably won't go back to it unless I have a friend over that wants to play it or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to finish it and get the points, but I don't ever see going back, which I don't really feel it's like a game that I would have to go back. I mean, once you solve it, I mean, the puzzles are pretty tricky, so.
Yeah, and that kind of lends me to a question I have for you, Zen. So games like this that they're enjoyable while you play them, but honestly you're not going to come back. Are you fine with that?
Yep. If like even if the game's short, like Rise,
Yeah.
I've only played it once all the way through, and I'm completely fine with that. It was a great game. I loved it. Short story. No worry. I don't get upset on if the game is enjoyable and doesn't have any multiplayer or whatnot.
Yeah, I do feel like a lot of games just add in multiplayer to everything now, whether it's really, if it really makes sense or not. But yeah, if you would have asked me that question even just a year ago, I would have been like, oh, it's so not worth the money. But now I see it differently. Like, I have enough games in my backlog. I don't need games that I have to play over and over and over. I enjoyed this. I played it. I'm done. And I'm fine. Like, I have, oh, that was that fun game I played. I got all 1,000.
Yeah. So would you say, tell people to buy this game or not buy the game?
I would say if you like puzzle games and want, like that mental challenge, I would say get it with the understanding, knowing that you're probably only going to play it once, maybe some areas 2 or 3 times if you want to get achievements. But what do you think?
I'm on the same road. I think buy it. I liked it for a puzzle game. I wasn't expecting to have any story in it anyways, so I wasn't even looking for that in this game. Yeah. It was definitely a challenging puzzle game.
Yeah, if you take it for that, I agree. Yeah, so there you go. If you want your 1,000 gamer score, you'll get it. We're not addicted. Or I'm not. I should say I'm not addicted.
Yeah, well, no, you were playing it before me, and the first thing you were saying, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get 1,000 gamer points with this game.
Yeah, I could tell right away. I was like, okay, I can see how this is laid out. I like it. There's no need. There's no need in a game like that to make the achievements extra grindy or extra difficult.
No, they did the right thing. I mean, gosh.
Yeah, I liked how they did it.
Yeah.
So... And I'll post information in the show notes with a trailer and link to their website. So if you want to see more about the game, and a link probably to Xbox on our
and message us. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, go.
And message us if you guys play it and what puzzles you get hung up on, because that will be interesting. I want to hear like how soon people get hung up and they have to go, search for help.
No, Zen just wants to know so that she can brag and say how bad I am.
And that too. So
you're like, see, Moto, you're the only one that got stuck on that puzzle. Oh man. So I mentioned earlier that I went to the MVP summit, the Xbox MVP summit, and I just wanted to give a shout out to one of my fellow Xbox MVPs, Marcus Lyons. He has a website called Xbox Beat. And so it's xboxbeat.com. And on Twitter, it's at the Xbox Beat. And his website's really great. It's a resource for tips, news, information on Xbox. He puts a huge emphasis on Xbox music. That's sort of like his thing is Xbox music. He does playlists and things like that each Monday. But he has all kinds of stuff, other than the music, gaming related and everything Xbox. So be sure to check him out.
And that's on Twitter at the Xbox Beat?
Yeah, at the Xbox Beat on Twitter and just xboxbeat.com.
And so, he's super nice, we must say.
He's so nice. He really is. But
So have you been playing anything on your phone or on your Surface?
Yes. Well, okay, you've been wanting me to play that Dwelp.
Yes,
for a long time. I played it okay, you told me it was a good game to play before bed.
Yeah.
And so you said, what else did you say about it? It was really fun, it's relaxing.
Yeah, it's fun, beautiful, and the name, just say it now with me, Dwelp.
Yeah, I found it boring.
You know what my mama has always said? If you're bored, you're a